Welcome to Department of Collegiate and Technical Education, Department of Civil Engineering. Subject is Construction Materials, Unit 3 and Session 7. This session is about Special Process Construction Materials, that is geosynthetics and ferrocrete. Let us see what are geosynthetics. Geosynthetics are synthetic products applied to the soil to improve its quality. Geosynthetics are synthetic fabrics which are sufficiently durable when buried in the soil. The major functions of geosynthetics are filtration, improving the drainage, separation, protection, and strengthening the fluid barrier. The fabric used in geosynthetics must have good strength, durability, low moisture absorption, and low thickness. Synthetic fibers like glass, polypropylene, and acrylic fibers are used to prevent cracking of concrete, plastic, and other building materials. Geosynthetics are generally classified into 4 groups, namely geotextiles, geogrids, geomembranes, and geocomposites. Let us see what are geotextiles. Geotextiles are permeable textile material used in foundation, rock earth, or other geotechnical engineering projects. These are mainly synthetic polymeric materials and consist of woven or non-woven fabrics. Let us see what are woven type geofabrics. Here you can see an example of woven type fabric, where you can see the fabric is woven by using 2 sets of threads which are mutually perpendicular to each other, and they are bonded with fabric weave. This type of geofabrics consists of continuous monofilament fibers in the same way as in textiles. In this, 2 mutually perpendicular sets of threads bonded with fabric weave. They have high tensile strength. Non-woven type geofabric. In this geofabric, the continuous fibers are laid in random pattern. As you can see in this figure, the fibers are laid in random pattern. These geofabrics are widely used in pavement design applications for drainage, filtration, separation, reinforcement, and protection. Coming to uses of geofabrics. Geofabrics are used between subgrade and subbase in the road construction. They are also used in railway construction between the subbase and ballast. As you can see in this figure, it is used between the ballast and the subbase, which is below. And this is the geofabric used. It is used in the construction of asphalt or bitumen overlays on existing pavement. It is used in between various zones of earthen dam. It is also used as reinforcement. Geofabrics are used in the following civil engineering sectors: transportation and highways, coastal and offshore, buildings, water and waste management. Coming to geogrids. Geogrids are relatively stiff, net-like material with large open spaces. They are superior than that of geotextiles. Geogrids are made from polyester yarn, knitted or woven into a stable structure, and have a PVC or polymeric coating. Here we can see, here we have a uniaxial geogrid, biaxial geogrid, and triaxial geogrid, which is a net-like material which is woven and with large open spaces, and they have a polymeric coating. These are flexible and are user-friendly. These are inert to biological degradation and are resistant to creep, strain, and naturally found chemicals. Geogrids are designed to have same tensile strength in both the directions, so the distribution of load is over a wide area. Thus, it increases the loading capacity of the soil. The base reinforcing geogrids interlock with aggregate to confine the base and reinforce the subgrade. Uses of geogrid. They are mainly used to reinforce the soil mass in steepened slope or segmental retaining wall. They are used to help soils stand at virtually and desired angle from 0 to 90 degrees in grade separation applications. In retaining walls and slope applications, geogrids can be combined with a variety of facing elements to produce the desired aesthetics for any project. Geogrids provide support for the construction of access roads. Geogrids are also used in the base reinforcement application to reduce the aggregate thickness requirement or to extend the performance life of the structure. They are also used to improve the structural integrity of the roads. Coming to geomembranes. These are thick impervious plastic sheets of thickness varying from 0.5 mm to 3 mm. Geomembranes are used in landfills so that the toxic waste do not flow through the land and it does not contaminate the groundwater which is below. They are also used in water retaining structures, lining of canals, etc. Here we can see these are plain geomembranes. These are textured geomembranes, and here we can see the application of geomembrane where it is used as canal lining. Geocomposites. Geocomposites are manufactured by combining geotextiles, geogrids and geomembranes in such a way that the combined action of the material provides optimal performance in a given particular situation. The typical application is in improving the bearing capacity of the foundation. Here we can see the geocomposite where a geogrid and a geomembrane is used. Coming to ferrocrete. Ferrocrete or ferroconcrete or ferrocement consists of wire meshes and cement mortar. It consists of closely spaced wire meshes which are impregnated with rich cement mortar mix. The reinforcement used in the ferrocement can be skeletal steel or wire mesh. The skeletal steel comprises of large diameter of about 3 to 8 mm steel spaced typically at 70 mm to 100 mm spacing. The wire mesh consists of galvanized wire of diameter 0.5 mm to 1.5 mm which are spaced at 6 to 20 mm center to center, which is formed by welding, twisting or weaving. Normally, Portland cement and fine aggregate matrix is used in ferrocement. So here we can see the wire mesh which is used, square woven wire mesh which is here shown here. This is the welded wire mesh, hexagonal wire mesh and expanded metal lath. Cement mortar of cement sand ratio 1:2 to 1:3 with water cement ratio 0.4 to 0.45 is used, and fine aggregates of size 150 micron to 2.36 micron are suitable for ferrocement. The use of fine sand is not recommended. The water used for making mortar should be free from impurities. So here we can see the ferrocement structure or element where the cement mortar is applied on the wire mesh. The ferrocement elements are usually of the order 20 mm to 30 mm thick. The steel content varies between 300 to 500 kg per cubic meter of mortar. The ferrocement possesses high resistance against cracking, high fatigue resistance, high toughness and higher permeability. Coming to advantages of ferrocement, ferrocement has high tensile strength and high compressive strength. It offers high resistance to impact, explosion and shock because of its greater flexibility. Ferrocement structures last and serves for long periods as these do not rust or crack easily. The strength increases with age, whereas when we are using wood or plywood, they lose its strength with time, and here ferrocement, the strength increases with time or with age. Ferrocement has high resistance to most chemical agents. It has high density and mass. It absorbs sounds and it dampens vibration better than other building materials. It provides a good surface finish. It requires very less maintenance or does not require any maintenance sometimes, and it is highly resistant to rust, heat, cold. Ferrocement structures are thin and light, therefore self-weight of the structure is less and the cost also is reduced. The construction technique is simple and thus does not require highly skilled labor. It is suitable for precast concrete elements. Coming to the applications of ferrocement, ferrocement is used in boat construction, ferrocement bins, ferrocement water tanks, garden sculptures, construction of roofs and walls. Here we can see some of the applications where it is used in a building, in the construction of boat, and in the sculpture which is kept in the garden. So coming to multiple choice question. First question is, which is the largest group of geosynthetic? Geotextiles, geogrids, geomembranes and geocomposites. Here, geomembranes is the answer, as geomembranes are impermeable membranes. So it is used widely in water retaining structures and for canal lining. So geomembranes are the largest group of geosynthetics. Dash are the permeable textile materials used in civil engineering construction. Geotextiles, geogrids, geomembranes, geocomposites. Geotextiles are the permeable textile materials used in civil engineering construction. Third question is, ferrocrete or ferrocement consists of wire mesh and cement, wire mesh and concrete, wire mesh and cement mortar, wire mesh and sand. Ferrocrete or ferrocement or ferroconcrete consists of wire mesh and cement mortar. Therefore, the answer is C, wire mesh and cement mortar. These are the references. This is our team. I would like to thank the team and thank you.